Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. First and foremost, happy Friday wherever you are around the world. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Most importantly, but let's take a look at what's happening with ADA today. So if we're looking across the board, we're seeing a lot of green right now across the market, and I'm sure no one's really complaining at that fact. ADA is up about 2.4% over the last 24 hours, as we could see for ourselves, with the price currently sitting at 65.6 cents. We're also up about 1.6% on the Bitcoin side of things, if you're paying attention on that side. So again, as far as the valuation is concerned, $24 billion and a 24-hour trading volume sitting exactly at $1 billion as we're recording this update. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to start off today with the Bitcoin dominance. As you guys know, that is pretty much what we do every single day. So let's start off with what's happening with the BTC dominance. So you can see with the Bitcoin dominance, it's actually pulling down. We actually came down to 59.74%, which is very, very nice to see. Exactly what you want to see the dominance doing over the next few days to come. Obviously, the FOMC meeting is coming up in a few days from now on. The question is whether or not Bitcoin and the broader market is gonna, rally leading up to the FOMC meeting itself, which we're obviously gonna see as time goes by. But the dominance needs to pull down while Bitcoin makes its way towards the upside. That's what we want to see. And as far as Bitcoin is concerned today, you can see Bitcoin is sitting below $111,000 right now as we're recording this update. But we're still in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, as you can see for yourself. So, the price of Bitcoin still in this key range, which is nice to see. We actually came up to $112,000 a few hours back, got rejected at that key range. Look what ended up happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin retested the 23.6 key support line. You can see for yourself that support played as a support this time, as to be expected, because we did see the price bouncing from there, which is very, very nice to see here. So I like that. As far as Bitcoin price action is concerned, we're starting to see some good price action. Again, we're maintaining the price so far above the 23.6. Again, that is a bare minimum level, but right now the price is keeping above there. So that is very nice to see. With that being said, let's take a look at what's happening with the price of ADA right now. I'm going to pull out the charts of ADA on the hourly time frame. Apologies. There we are. So if you're looking at ADA right now, look what happened with ADA as well. So Cardano's price, remember this line I drew for you guys? You can't make this up. The price, that is a resistance. You guys can see this for yourself. And now look what's happening. Something very interesting happening right now. So as we know, on October 22nd, we came down to 60 cents. Let me just bring that, again. Since then, the price of ADA is up about 9%. But that's not what I want you guys to focus on right now. This drawing, this line that I drew in our last update, we talked about this being a resistance. And you can see, we actually saw two different, rejections at that key range over the last 2 days. We finally popped out of there. But look where we are right now. So focus on this wick right here at 66 cents. Right now, we're obviously not at that price point, but take a look. That exact resistance now is being a support for us. If I were to zoom in, you can clearly see this for yourself. Now, as we were breaking towards the upside, this level was coming as a hurdle for the price. Now, as the price has broken above that key range, you can see that exact same level has come in as a support, which is very nice to see. So this kind of gives me, a little bit of more confidence that the price, if it's able to close the daily candle today going into Saturday above this key range, I personally think ADA can fill this weekend at 66.4 cents, and breaking out of there pretty much takes us back up to the likes of 68 cents and then onwards to our 78.6 Fibonacci retracement. As we know, we've been talking about this key range quite some time. And again, if you want to put this into perspective, we are just about 5% away for us to re-enter the 78.6, a very crucial level to be in, as we know. But the price is showing strength right now against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not showing a major fake out. So what we were kind of used to seeing as of now, we're still within the 23.6, but as the dominance continues to decline, we want to see the dominance, pushing down to, where it was just a few days back, around the 59.5%. I personally think, ADA re-enters, the 78.6 and start heading up to some of the levels, we were at on October 14th. That would be obviously something to be looking out for. But right now, our goal is the 78.6. And if we're able to close our daily candle above this key range as to where we currently are, I am personally projecting us to start pushing up to the 78.6, which again we have not seen retested for 10 days. So that itself is something we want to be paying very close attention to. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.